Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. There's no astrology in these, so check them out for all three to see which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. So before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I'm going to give these a shuffle. For your key to the week this week, you have, can we just take a moment to express the fact that it's December? Like, wow. Okay, so look at this, right? You have your card as the key to the week. This is pretty powerful because it means that this week you show up as yourself. This week you are in full command of your energies. It does, as well, because I think you're moving out of your other home sign shortly into a fire sign where you'll really be able to grab some speed and some movement. I know, I said there was no astrology, but the other thing is as well, in all of these different sectors of your life that we're going to look at this week, it does suggest that you are kind of pulling rank, or you are effectively aligning or positioning yourself to get the most out of this next week ahead. What it also suggests as well is you're putting all of your ducks in a row. So this week maybe you're doing all of the unsexy stuff where you're having to really kind of look at the details and also the strategy to whatever it is that you're doing at the moment. All right, so for your actions and options, you've got the Emperor. Well, holy crap, right? Look at that. So this is a double hit of this energy. This is a powerful week for you guys. And I will say, it looks like a lot of you are in some way, shape or form, you're in your element, right? And what I like about this for you, there's you feeling really sure, really strong, really confident in a decision that you've made. And I gotta say, it does look like potentially you will, it's not that you're being, there's a naysayer, but it's just maybe you've made a decision of some sort that is, to somebody else that you work with, that you connect with, that you collaborate with. It might be that someone's looking at you like, oh, I don't know if that was the best decision. And you're kind of like, you know what, whether it was or whether it wasn't is irrelevant. It's my decision and it's final. I love this for something, for you being like really resolute about something. When it comes to your, the options that are available to you this week, really the sky's the limit, right? The world is your oyster, as the saying goes. But I will say, whatever you do commit to this week, there might be, so let's say in a sense you've decided to take someone under your wing. This does suggest, double hit of the Emperor, you will need to lead by example. You will need to maybe not nurture the talent. Yeah, actually, maybe that's the best way to look at it. You might need to nurture the talent, or at least lead by example to say, this is what I'm talking about, or do as I say rather than do as I do rather than do as I say. When it comes to your communications and conversations, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a hard work week, all right? There's no getting around this. This is going to be a week where there is hard work, hard effort, hard graft to be done. Aries is not scared of hard work, right? Lots of people say like, oh, they're very self-centered and, they're always changing their minds. And it's like, no, Aries, once they're in something, they will absolutely go in and go at it. Now, the Seven of Pentacles does suggest that the results that you're looking for may not necessarily come in the time frame that you're hoping. That is something, unfortunately, that is kind of route into your sign, which is, patience is not necessarily one of your virtues, of which you have many, my dear Aries. But this week, the progress might be slower than you would like. When it comes to those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, look at this. There's a top spot or a top position opening up for you, which is wonderful. When it comes to those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be that there is advancement or new responsibilities that are placed on your shoulders or in your lap. But there's a part of you that's not really sure how you feel about this. And it's almost because a part of you can't see, okay, well, yes, I understand that this is a good thing, but what is the immediate benefit? There may not be one, right? And that's the thing, like the question here with this double Emperor, are you in it for the long haul, or is it just about the immediate gratification and glory? If it is, the chances are, I'm sorry to say, you might be sorely disappointed. If this is about gaining something for the long term, especially where you're having to nurture talent or to, you know, again, lead by example in some way, then the results are more sort of guaranteed. When it comes to your home, when it comes to those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is an investment that you've already made. This will be time, money, effort, probably some kind of financial commitment that you've already made. And now you're starting to build the strategy towards making that either sustainable or getting it to pay out. So there is something here where you have to put some time and effort into your business, but it will absolutely reveal itself to be time and money well spent. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, for a lot of you, this looks like a serious week of DIY. And for a lot of you, that might be external DIY. Maybe you're getting the garden or the driveway or whatever ready for the winter. Maybe you're getting your batch of salt in so that you can salt the drive and the stairs and all of that jazz. Whatever it is, you are doing the work that needs to be done in order to sustain the living situation. For your love and relations, you've got the Six of Cups. This is actually a beautiful card for love. It's called the Lord of Pleasure. And I like this. So for those of you that are single, if there is someone in your midst, for a lot of you, it looks like you'll be reminiscing over the one that got away. Maybe somebody that you previously dated. Maybe somebody that you didn't date but had a potential to. Like, there's a lot of questions, I think, for a lot of you around partnerships and relationships that have already happened, or people that you've dated. For some of you, this could actually be a reconnection. I have to say, it will probably be you that's doing the reaching out rather than the other person. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, there's something about your whole vibe this week that your significant other is really feeling. It's sexy, it's fun. There's you guys getting back to the laughter and the joy. There's also you getting back to understanding that your approaches to things might be different, but there's absolutely a bond and a kinship there. So I actually really like this. And with the double hit of the Emperor, you are in the lead here. It's not about, you saying like, you must do as I say, but it's about you saying, this is where I envision for us to go. And it starts here. All right. So love that. And then finally, for your money and materials, in fact, before I get into that, I do want to mention that your year ahead Astro Tarot scopes are up and out there for your purchasing pleasure. You can get those. They're $7.99 a piece, $49.99 for the bundle, or you can get, or you can get alongside that the New Year New Frequency. This is a short, sharp, focused 3/4 day mini course that you do in your own time. It's all energy work based, and trust me, I have created something to help you smash all of the blocks that you're going to need to overcome to make 2024 your absolute best. Obviously, all of your life path numbers and the numerology overview for 2024 is up and out there on my channel. Check those out. All right, so for your money and materials, you have the King of Pentacles. This is a great card for money, and it's a better card for career advancement, right? So this week, whatever changes and adaptations are being made to the finances, they are ones that last. They might unpack or unfold over time, but they are ones that absolutely last. So I'm totally here for this for you. I love it. I think it's great. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, your neck, your throat, and your voice as well, these are all elements of yourself, your body, etc., that I would sort of really do some looking after, especially with that Emperor card here, because it might be that you're doing something, maybe you're using your voice more this week than you usually have to do, and so you want to look after it. Finally, when it comes to your home and environment, the King of Pentacles is a great card for home and environment because it means that you're setting plans, ideas, or goals in motion for the future or the longevity of where it is as your living situation. For a lot of you, if you have been looking to buy a house, if you've been looking, or getting information on such things, or maybe even just looking into a different lease or whatever for your home, this is information that is solid, that you can absolutely trust, right? And it gets in literally just before the Mercury retrograde kicks in. So this is good stuff, all right? with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.